Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel KS Says. Hope you all are safe and sound. First on the onset, I would like to render my sincerest thanks to you all for bestowing me with so much of love and affection. I'm truly indebted and overwhelmed in your honor with my deepest regard and gratitude for you all. Thank you so much. It fills my heart with joy unspeakable. As I promised in the previous video, the debut, that this video is going to be on the ongoing pandemic COVID-19, coronavirus, and how this COVID-19 coronavirus has affected the entire planet, and what are the strategies that India has implemented and how we are trumping this war. Moreover, how our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has emerged as the Arjuna of this Corona Mahabharata. But prior to start of this video, we shall do a small Santi part for all the well-being of everyone. So please join me in the same with the deepest benevolence so that the Almighty give us the strength to fight with this invisible demon. This Santi part was taken from Yajurveda, and it's a Hindu culture. It's according to the Hindu culture. We do it for well-being of everyone. We do it for the peace, so that the peace pervades everywhere, and the God give us the strength to fight with whatever the negativity that is around us. So please join me in practicing. It somewhat goes like this. Om Davah Santi Antrich Santi Prithvi Santi Rapah Santi Santi Asodhyah Santi Vanaspatayah Santi Santi Vishwadevah Santi Santi Brahma Santi Sarvam Santi Santi Revah Santi Samah Santi Rodhi Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This was Santi part taken from Yajurveda. For all my English viewer, if I have to translate it in English, it somewhere goes like this. May the peace radiate there in the whole sky, as well as in the vast ethereal space everywhere. May peace reign all over the earth, in water and in all the herbs, trees and the creepers. May the peace flow over the whole universe. May the peace be in the supreme being of Brahma, and may there always exist in all the peace and the peace alone. Om peace, peace, peace to all of us and all the beings. Now let's start this video and start this discussion. As I told you in the previous video only, that this will be not a normal kind of a talk show. This will not be a normal kind of a YouTube channel, but instead it would be an open platform for all the like-minded people to exercise their views. So whatever the content that I have created, whatever the content that I have crafted, you, once the video is made, once we will upload the video, you guys will be free to do put forward your views, to put forward your comment, so that we can look at those views, we can create something positivity, some positives out of that, and we will be open for the thorough discussions. Coronavirus, as we all know, is the most disastrous pandemic which has affected the entire planet. This Chinese virus is most disastrous and hazardous for the entire human life. All those big guns of the world who are going ballistic about their economy, those big guns who are boasting about their healthcare system, that they have the best sophisticated healthcare system in the entire planet, has suffered the most because of this deadly virus. I will show you a chart. Let's look at the chart to elaborate it more categorically, and so that we will understand every bit and by bit that how these countries who said to be the ruler of the world has suffered the most because of this pandemic. So the chart is in front of you. If you look at the chart, we'll take only 4-5 countries in example, so that you can see all those big giants and the misery that they have gone through. Now we will look at the mortality rate of these so-called the ruler of the world along with their health ranking. As said, France is technically advanced than India, which is a gospel truth. But let's look at their mortality rate because of this horrendous pandemic. Total number of the cases which were reported in France was near about 1,74,791. Total death which received in France was 25,987. The mortality rate, if you look at the mortality rate, it's 14.86%. And total death per 1 million population were 398. 398 people have died in pre 1 million population. And if I will tell you, you will not believe, their health ranking system in the entire world is number one. Can you believe this? They have the most sophisticated infrastructure for the healthcare. They have all those machineries ready for any sort of disease. But they have also suffered the most because of this deadly virus. Look at the other country, Italy. As we have all seen in the media, we have all seen in the newspapers that Italy has suffered the most because of this COVID-19. Their prime minister was also quite shaken and has partially surrendered that nothing is now in his hand. And Italy has also gone through a very miserable condition. Their condition is very horrendous. Look at the case. The total number of the cases which were reported in Italy were 2,15,858 till yesterday. And total demise, total death were 29,958. It's near to 30,000. And if we calculate the mortality rate, again it is no less than France. It is nearly closer to that only. It's 13.87%. And when we calculate the total death per 1 million population, it's 495. And if I will tell you their health ranking system, their health ranking in the world health ranking system is second. What say? They are having second rank in the world health ranking system. Now look at the third country, the USA, the America, the boss at the UN, one who claims to control the world, the self-created ballonistic Disneyland of Trump. You know, Mr. Donald Trump. Mr. Donald Trump. Their condition has been the worst among any country in the world. They have the highest number of reported cases, they have the highest number of death received, and still their president is quite numbers when it comes to realizing the factual figure. The total number of cases which were reported in America, which were reported in USA, were 12,93,307. It's horrendous. Means you cannot believe this. When I look at the figure, when I looked at the chart, I was really flabbergasted. I was awestruck. And if I will tell you, total death which made the feat, what 76,998 till yesterday, near about 77,000. Their mortality rate is 5.9%. And their total death per 1 million population is 233. And their health ranking and the world health ranking graph is 38. The America, which seems to control the entire world, they have also suffered the most because of this horrendous pandemic. Look at the other country, UK, the Britishers, the country which once invaded the India, looted us for decades. The country India, which was once a golden bird, was once a Sone Ki Chidiya, who are responsible for the several mass genocide in India. They have also suffered the most because of this pandemic, because of this COVID-19, because of this coronavirus. Total number of the cases which were reported in UK were near about 2,06,715. And to add the salt on the wound, the Prime Minister also has suffered because of this COVID-19. He was tested positive for this coronavirus. He was admitted, he was hospitalized also in ICU. With God grace, he came out well, he recovered well because all the well doctors were surrounded him. But look at the other condition. Their total cases were reported 2,06,715 and total death in UK were 30,615 and their mortality rate is seemingly highest in the entire world. It's 14.81% and total death per 1 million population is 451, means 451 people have died in every 1 million population, and their health ranking is 18th rank they are having in the world health ranking graph. Now let's look at our own country, India, the country where we worship the doctrine of saying health is wealth. अगर स्वास्थ्य वही धन है, जब स्वास्थ्य ही नहीं रहेगा तो धन का क्या करेगा? तो we believed in that philosophy, we believed in that doctrine. So that is why I will show you the factual figure. I will only talk on the facts. I will not mince my words. Till yesterday in India, total cases which were reported were 57,306 and total death, unfortunate total death which were there in India was 1,819, near about 1,900 death. Our mortality rate is 3.31%. And the fact which you will love the most, that despite of this horrendous pandemic which has affected the entire planet, India is the least sufferer. Reason being, total death per 1 million population in India is 1. Yes, is 1. Don't believe me? Look at the chart. Total death per 1 million population is 1. And our health ranking system, with the God grace, we are not even in 100. With the health ranking system of total health ranking system, in our world health ranking graph is near about 140th rank. We are not very much sophisticated as far as the health infrastructures are concerned, but still we have managed to be among the least sufferer countries. And I was really flabbergasted to learn about this factual data and how the country, which is world's second largest populated country with such depriving healthcare system, is able to have the least mortality rate and significantly the least number of deaths. What made it possible? Rather, who made it possible to achieve this monumental feat? How such densely populated country has managed to be in unison to support all the frontline warriors. When I say frontline warriors, they are the doctors, they are the nurses, they are the policemen, they are those who are working in this time of crisis for us, who supported all the frontline warriors in fight with this invisible demon, which is in the form of planet's worst pandemic. The only one name which pops out is India's Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. He has really emerged as the Arjuna of this Karuna Mahabharata. An Arjuna who was equally guided by the invisible Krishna sitting at the seminars here. Now, obviously, the Lebrandus, the secular lobby, the NDTV aunties will call me Bhakt, Sangi, BJP supporter, Modi fan, etc. But it's sad, it hardly seek the fact. So it doesn't bother me at all. The further video will also cover the same. Now you must have got the roadmap on which I am trying to talk about. Here now we will find out the similarities of my saying that how Modi is emerging as the Arjuna of this Karuna Mahabharata. Let's look at some similarities between the Arjuna of yesterday and Arjuna of today's world. a rare comparison between both the time with the juxtaposition of the current prevailing pandemic. Arjuna, the great warrior of the Mahabharata, was known to be very humble. He was having the quality of humility, and so as the Modi ji. Arjuna was very humble and sincere. He was willing to accept his flaws and learn from them. To quote the Gita, Arjuna to the Krishna once said, "Overcome my faint heartedness, confused about my duty, I ask you, please tell me which is truly better for me. I am your student, please teach me. I have taken the refuge in you." It is written in the Gita, chapter 2, verses number 7. Same implies with Modi ji. He is the epitome of humility. He is very concerned about the decision that he encountered. He is very particular in listening all the suggestions that is developed to him. Prime example can be easily vivid by the fact that number of the meeting he had chaired before imposing the national lockdown. In a conversation between Arjuna and Krishna, Arjuna once asked the Krishna, "Nayotasya iti Govindam, Nayotasya iti Govindam." Hey Govind, the Krishna, the very thought of war itself gives me grief and I feel dejected. Therefore, I will not fight. I will not fight irrespective of the fact that I will conquer or not conquer. I will not fight. Here, Modi ji has also felt like this before imposing the lockdown. That in a country like India, which is still a developing country, our economy is dwindling. Our startups will suffer a lot. Those daily wage workers will suffer a lot. Migrant laborers will suffer a lot. But he was being guided by the Almighty himself, by the invisible Krishna, and by the doctors, by all the frontline warriors who were sitting in the meeting, who have guided him that if we will not implement this lockdown, the condition will be worse. That is in a very maiden video of him when he was about to impose the lockdown on 24th March. He has said, if we will not impose the lockdown, we will go at least 21 years back. That is why he has imposed the lockdown. He was knowing the condition is going to be misery. But he said and he believed that money can be earned, the economy can be revived. But for the economy to be revived, humanity has to be there. We have to at least live. We have to be alive in order to see something. If we will not be here, what will we will do with the economy? Be considered our health, be considered the life of human above than the economy, above than the balance, money balance, above than the account. And yeah, that is why we are being triumphant in the war. In the very second conversation between Arjuna and Krishna, he said, "Hey Keshav, wherever I look, I see nothing but the evil, unpleasant omens in the upcoming battle. Nimittani cha pasyami viprattani Keshav." He said, "Hey Keshav, wherever I look, I see nothing but evil, unpleasant omens in this forthcoming battle." The same happened with the Modi ji also. He has seen the country will suffer either in terms of poverty or in terms of economy, in terms of shifting the migrant laborers. But if we would have not imposed the lockdown, the condition would have been very worst. Now, after knowing this fact also, after looking at the graph that how we are becoming triumphant in this war, Modi ji has also congratulated the UP's Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, who has done a commendable job of bringing the migrants back to home. I'm a great fan of Yogi ji. The way he has marshaled his resources, the way he has called the migrant laborers back home. He has also implemented the studies. The Maharashtra has gone the worst of Maharashtra has suffered the worst of because of this pandemic. The UP, which is highly populated, densely populated, is anyway controlling itself because of the leadership. The leadership is weak a lot. But it lament me to the core. When our very own people come and question the Modi, I'm really dejected that in the name of opposing Modi, in the line of opposing Modi, they can go to any level. They have, it's up now. If the Modi ji will say ki like no, breathing is very important for the living, these Librandos will stop breathing also. Modi has said ki breathing is important for the living, we will not breathe. So it's my humble request, it's my benevolent request before I say you a good boy. Please do justice to yourself. किसी पे भी कृपा ना करो, अपने पे कृपा करो, ठीक है? घर में रहो. कोरोना वायरस ने पूरे संसार को प्रताड़ित किया है. आप कोई अलग नहीं हो. पूरी संसार, पूरी इंसानियत को प्रताड़ित किया है. आप कोई अलग नहीं हो, ठीक है? और मान लिया कि आपको कोरोना हो जाता है, आप बच जाते हो, बट जाने अनजाने में आप जितने लोगों से मिले होंगे उनकी लाइफ को भी आप धक्का दे रहे हो, उनकी लाइफ को भी आप खतरे में डाल रहे हो. सबकी इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं हो सकता है. मैं सभी देशवासियों से निवेदन करना चाहूँगा कि मोदी विरोध के नाम पे अंधे मत होइए. कोरोना से अगर जंग जीतनी है तो हमें एकता बना के रखनी पड़ेगी. If we have to win this war with this invisible demon, we have to be in unison. I am not mincing my word. We have to be in unison. The best way we can practice in unity is to not step out of the home under any rare circumstances. I know the economy is dwindling. I know you need the money. I know daily needs are required. But we have to fight this battle together. Time will pass. This will pass soon. And we can only win this battle once we are together and form. And we support our frontline warriors, our heroes, our doctors who are sacrificing their day and night. I was really appalled to see this horrific incident in Indore, where the doctor went to save these Tablighi Jamatis and the stones were pelted on them. I mean, come on, yaar. What you guys are doing here? Is this your religion teach you? Is this you are all about? No religion teaches to harm those who came for your safety. They are your saviors and you harm them only. So my benevolent request to everyone, मेरी हाथ जोड़ के निवेदन है कि आप सभी लोग एकजुट रहें, जहाँ भी रहें, सेफ रहें. हम लोग इस कोरोना वैश्विक बीमारी से जरूर जीतेंगे. लॉकडाउन खिलेगा, जिंदगी सामान्य होगी, पैसे कमाओगे, लैम्बोर्गिनी खरीद लेना, ऑडी खरीद लेना, ठीक, जितने भी सपने पूरे कर लेना. बट अभी के लिए थोड़ा सा समय के लिए अपने जज्बातों पे काबू रखिए, घर से बाहर मत निकलिए, ठीक है. इसी निवेदन के साथ मैं आपसे प्लीज़ do not go out of your do not go out of your comfort zone. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel. In the next video I would be coming soon in a couple of days, and we'll start our Veda series also, wherein we'll discuss about the various fundamental of Vedas and how that are relevant in today's world and how we can take the lessons from them. Thank you so much for tuning. If you have liked this episode, please do like, share and subscribe so that it motivates me to keep on making the new videos and fresh content for you all. Thank you so much for